Hey, what's up, guys? It's Fantastic Films here today, and I am doing a Blu-ray collection video, 2017. I've gotten tons of new pickups from my birthday. I got the new shelves, so I figured it's about time to show you guys my Blu-ray collection. I have on the shelves, if you can see, Blu-rays and DVDs, and at the very bottom, VHSs and even video games in that small little corner. I know I'm not really much of a video game guy, but I'm only going to be reviewing the Blu-rays today, and I'm going to go through them very quick. I'm not going to really tell. I can't afford to tell a short story for each one of them. Some of the special ones I will, but for the most part, I'm just going to be like, rapid fire going through them. So this video is not like 3 hours long. All right, let's get started. Enjoy. Alright guys, so the way I order my movies is in alphabetical order. So I usually start with the triple features and the double features because they're like different titles, and then I go from like, A's and stuff like that. Also, I'm going to pull out the first movie in every shelf because this thing right here, this little banister, gets in the way, so I just kind of have to pull everything out. So first up, we have John Wayne, The Searchers, The Wild Bunch, and How the West Was Won, triple feature. Wrath of the Titans, Clash of the Titans, and Clash of the Titans, the older version, triple feature. Double feature of Unforgiven and The Outlaw Josie Wales. A Beautiful Mind and Cinderella Man, double feature. Three Games to Glory 4, the 2014 edition for the Patriots. 310 to Yuma, probably one of my favorite movies ever. The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, super nostalgic for me. I had this DVD and VHS when I was a kid. Found out about it from my dad. Now, this one doesn't come out. It's too tall. It is a Blu-ray, though. It's a documentary directed by Ron Howard called 8 Days a Week, based off the Beatles song, and this is a documentary of the Beatles and their touring years. 42, The Jackie Robinson Story. 2001, A Space Odyssey, classic. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the complete first season. Really liked the first season, liked the second season, and only made it a few episodes into the third season. It went so downhill. Air Force One, great. Ali, haven't seen it yet, heard it's great. Alien, classic Ridley Scott. This is the anthology, all 4 films. Ant-Man. Apollo 13, the 20th anniversary edition, and Apollo 13, the pop art edition. Avatar, the extended Blu-ray collector's edition. Marvel's The Avengers, and Marvel's The Avengers 2, Age of Ultron. The Back to the Future trilogy. Batman, the motion picture anthology, 1989 through 1997. Batman Begins. Batman Begins Canadian edition. Batman Begins Steelbook. 2 copies of the exact same 2008 Dark Knight Blu-ray release. The Dark Knight Canadian edition. And the Dark Knight Rises with lenticular slipcover. The Dark Knight Rises Canadian edition. Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, the Ultimate Edition. Ultimate Cut is great. Theatrical version is okay. Big, classic Tom Hanks. The Birds Pop Art Edition, classic Alfred Hitchcock. The Bourne Identity Steelbook. The Bourne Supremacy Steelbook. And the Bourne Ultimatum Steelbook. Those are all Real Hero Steelbooks. And then Jason Bourne, the regular Blu-ray release. Don't have the Bourne Legacy. That movie doesn't exist. Braveheart, Mel Gibson. Very good. The Breakfast Club, Pop Art Edition. So relatable. Such a classic. Very good John Hughes movie. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. The Butler. Captain America, the First Avenger. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Captain America, Civil War. Tom Hanks, Captain Phillips, great movie. Casino Royale, Daniel Craig's Steelbook, probably my favorite Steelbook I own, Best Buy exclusive, took me years to find, finally got it on Amazon for like $18. Castaway, Central Intelligence, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, first Blu-ray I ever got. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, classic Spielberg. Coach Carter, great movie. Cool Hand Luke, just watched it last night, pretty good. The Conspirator. Cowboys and Aliens. A lot of people didn't like this movie, but for some reason I just really liked it. It's one of those rainy day movies I pop in and enjoy myself. Daddy's Home. Thought this was going to be really funny. It was a blind buy. I watched the trailer and it looked really funny, and we watched it and realized that all the best moments were in the trailer. Dances with Wolves. Beautiful movie. The Daniel Craig Collection for James Bond. All 3 films, not including Spectre. Daredevil Director's Cut. Deepwater Horizon, the second entry in the Mark Wahlberg, Peter Berg True Story trilogy. Despicable Me, Steve Carell, love Steve Carell, love this movie. Up next is the Die Hard 25th Anniversary Edition Blu-ray. Did a review for that. Also, just want to apologize for the lousy camera angles. My tripod broke, so I've been using a plastic cup and Play-Doh. Yeah, I'm pretty desperate, but it's been working. So the Diamonds Are Forever Blu-ray Steelbook 007 Collection. A Good Day to Die Hard. Dirty Dancing. District 9. Love this. Neil Blomkamp, really good. Dread. Empire State. Aragon. Was a huge fan of the books and got the movie as a blind buy because I thought I would love it. Yeah. Exodus, Gods and Kings. Fantastic Four. And Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. Fast and Furious 6. Faster. Fiddler on the Roof, classic 40th Anniversary Edition. For Your Eyes Only, 007 Steelbook. Forrest Gump, classic. The Founder, Michael Keaton, very underrated film. From Russia with Love, Steelbook. The Fugitive, classic, love that movie. G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra, now that has explaining. I saw Retaliation first, and I liked it a decent amount. Then I got both of them on Blu-ray, not having seen this, watched this, hated it, rewatched this, and didn't like it that much. Gladiator. Glory. God's Not Dead 2. Gravity. Grease. The Great Escape, love this movie. The Great Gatsby on Blu-ray 3D, which is cool. Gridiron Gang. I've been collecting the Rock's movies for some time, and either this or what's the other one? Oh, I can't remember. Either this or this other film that he did is probably my favorite. Snitch. This or Snitch is definitely my favorite Dwayne Johnson film. Grown Ups. Guardians of the Galaxy. Hacksaw Ridge. Hang 'em High, classic Clint Eastwood Western. If you followed my old channel, Ryan Sutton, you know that I was really into a huge Western phase. Hercules, Dwayne Johnson's Steelbook, awesome. Hidden Figures, really cool, and with a sweet slipcover. It's one of those that opens up like this. I'm going to be doing a review for this on my channel, so look forward to that. The Hobbit, The Unexpected Journey Extended Edition, and The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug Extended Edition. Not sure if I said that name right, but yeah. The Hunger Games, Target exclusive. Hunger Games Catching Fire, probably my favorite out of them. Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 and Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. The Hunt for Red October, Sean Connery. The Hurt Locker. The Imitation Game. Inception. The Incredible Hulk. Independence Day. The Indiana Jones Complete Adventures Collection. The The first three, the fourth one doesn't exist, was never made. Invincible. Iron Man, classic. Iron Man 2, eh. Iron Man 3, eh. The Italian Job, probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Not really sure, just really rewatchable. Jack Reacher. Jack the Giant Slayer. Saw this when I was a kid, really liked it. Picked it up on Blu-ray for like $2 or $3 at Rite Aid, and CGI is just unforgivably bad. The Jurassic Park Ultimate Trilogy. And Jurassic World, which I just saw like 3 days ago. I know, I'm such a noob. Never got around to seeing it in theaters. King Kong, the Steelbook. The King's Speech. Night and Day. La La Land with the beautiful Walmart slipcover. And The Last Samurai, really underrated movie in my opinion. The Lego Movie, one of my favorite animated films of all time. Really underrated. Not underrated, didn't expect much out of it. It was very good. Lethal Weapon 2. The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Criterion Collection, classic Wes Anderson. Lion, great movie. Logan, awesome. Lone Survivor, the first edition of the Mark Wahlberg, Peter Berg True Story trilogy. The Lord of the Rings theatrical versions, 3-film collection. Lost, the complete first season. Lost, the complete fourth season. And Lost, the complete fifth season. Still looking to pick the other ones up, but they're really expensive right now, so I'm going to wait for them to go down in price. It's a mad, 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 mad world. Criterion Collection. Probably going to do a review for that. It's a really good movie. Magnificent Seven, 2017 remake, and the original 60, either 60 or 69, I think it was 1960, John Sturges classic. Man of Steel, The Martian, love that movie. The Maze Runner, McFarland USA, pretty recent pickup. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Moonrise Kingdom, the awesome Wes Anderson film, probably in my top 10 for sure. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, it's pretty fun. Mrs. Doubtfire, hilarious, classic Robin Williams. The Mummy, with the beautiful Target slipcover. The Mummy Returns, and The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. I've seen the first Mummy, haven't seen the other two. Not sure if they're good. Liked the first one. Nonstop, Oblivion, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, The Other Guys, Papillon, Digibook, and Passengers, new Chris Pratt film and Jennifer Lawrence. Haven't seen it, heard it wasn't that good, but still wanted to see it for myself. Patriots Day, the third Mark Wahlberg, Peter Berg trilogy of true stories. My favorite so far. The Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. Love that one. And Dead Man's Chest, At World's End, and On Stranger Tides. Last three weren't that good, in my opinion. Second one was decent, the others weren't that good. Planet Earth, the complete series. The Prestige, love this movie. Classic Christopher Nolan. The Princess Bride, Psycho Pop Art Edition, classic Hitchcock, and the Psycho Steelbook. Really cool. Quantum of Solace, Steelbook. Real Steel. Didn't expect much out of this, watched this a few days ago, and actually liked it very much. Just a fun, very predictable but fun movie. Red Dawn, Remember the Titans, Rescue Dawn, Robin Hood, the remake, Ridley Scott, RoboCop, Rocky, the Heavyweight Collection. I did a review for this on my old channel on Ryan Sutton, so check that out. Roxanne, this is a Blu-ray, it just came from the library, got it during a closing sale. The Rundown, very good rock movie. San Andreas, also another good rock movie. pretty decent. Sand Pebbles, great. Sandlot, love this movie. Schindler's List. Scorpion King. This was horrible, but still kind of fun to watch every once in a while. The Shawshank Redemption. Signs. Silence. Did a review for that. Skyfall. Steelbook. Snitch. Love that movie. Spaceballs. So funny. And Spectre. Pretty decent movie. Speed. Really cool movie. Sorry for the glare. Really bad lighting over here. Spider-Man 1 with the slipcover. Spider-Man 2 with the slipcover. And Spider-Man 3. We don't like to talk about that one. The Amazing Spider-Man. The Spectacular Spider-Man Complete Series. I beg you to check this film or this series out. It is so good. So close to home for the comics. Such a great adaptation. The original motion picture collection of Star Trek and the Next Generation motion picture collection of Star Trek. Then the Star Trek 3-film collection, the new ones. And then Star Wars, The Phantom Menace. These are all steelbooks. Star Wars Attack of the Clones. Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. Star Wars A New Hope. Love that movie. This is my favorite, Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, and Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Star Wars The Force Awakens. Star Wars Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Sorry, just Rogue One, a Star Wars story. The Sting, Steelbook. Suicide Squad, extended cut, Blind Buy, and really didn't like that movie. Has some decent parts, but overall it was horrible, in my opinion. Sully, love that movie. Taken, also love that movie. The Terminator, just got it and I haven't seen it. Thor The Dark World, I saw this, hated it, bought it on Blu-ray, tried rewatching it, I couldn't make it through it. Thunderball, Top Gun, True Grit, the remake, and True Grit, the original. Unbreakable, Unbroken, Unstoppable. United 93, Walking Tall, Watchmen, Watchmen, the director's cut, Waterworld, Kevin Costner, When Harry Met Sally, White House Down, The Wild Bunch, director's cut, Woodlawn, The True Story, World Trade Center, the X-Men and the Wolverine collection, which is the first 6 X-Men movies, X-Men First Class, the Wolverine French edition. Ordered the American edition on Amazon, and Amazon didn't send me the right version, so cool. X-Men Days of Future Past, X-Men Apocalypse, didn't like that one that much. Days of Future Past was my favorite X-Men film to date. And last but not least, You Only Live Twice. I don't have a Z yet. I really want to get The Zookeeper's Wife, which I saw was pretty good. And I also want to get Zodiac, which is good. Thank you so much for watching my Blu-ray collection video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a like. Comments, advice, suggestions, leave it down in the comments. Subscribe. That way I can see you next time. Peace.